It's a new day. Pull your bridges up and tie your shoelace. Don't worry about them haters. Send them bouquets. Get that dough in a few ways.
Alan Brown, CEO and founder of the Center for Healing and Peak Performance, and I'm an integrated peak performance consultant and advisor. What I do is I give you tips and strategies you can use to help take your game to the next level so you can reach optimal health, peak performance, and just relentlessly pursue what brings you joy. I'm also the author of Journey to Personal Greatness, Mind, Body, and Soul, a blueprint for life balance and self-mastery. It's available at all your major bookstores, Barnes & Noble, Books A Million, Amazon, and in Canada, Chapters Indigo online. All right, so this is Monday Mindset. This is the part of the week where we focus on the mind, the mental and emotional game, how to tighten that up. I give you 3 videos a week. It's in case it's your first time joining me. Monday, like we said today, Monday Mindset. Get the week started off right. Wednesday, right in the middle of the week, Hump Day Hustle. That's what we call it, Hump Day Hustle. And what we focus on there is the body, structure, function, nutrition, how to get this thing running at optimal levels so it can drive you. Your body should serve you. And that's where I want you to think about it. You shouldn't serve it. And then there is Saturday, Soulful Saturday. We go inside the temple and talk about the soul, nurturing the soul. So remaining authentic to who you are, feeling abundant, like you deserve everything that's coming to you, and also maintaining and nurturing your relationships. Because all those things affect you on a deep soul level. So that's what we want to talk about. All right, so let's get started. Today, Monday Mindset, a little checkup from the neck up. We're going to talk about a word, decision. Making a decision. Making a decision to be great, to be just friggin' awesome. Just blow it out of the water awesome. What about doing that? Deciding. And all it really takes, when I got to thinking about it, and I was coaching a couple of clients on this idea. And I think I've talked about it in other videos, but I got to touch on it again because I've been talking to a couple of clients, new clients and an older client, and we have to revisit it again. So I'm going to revisit with you. This is how I flow. Every time I get an idea while I'm in the coaching room, I bring it out to you. And that's how I get these things fresh right to you. All right. Oh, I can't forget. I'm sporting the new swag, the Center for Healing swag. You know, it's the 3 colors. It's all about the mind, the body, and the soul. And right in the center is where we want to end up, the focus. I want to get you centered because that's where power comes from. If you ever notice that, that's a fulcrum where everything flows from the center. So that's what this swag is all about. Peak performance, personal greatness, optimal health. That's what we roll. Anyways, let me get back on track. Decide. What if you decided today, and all it takes sometimes to be great is just one decision in the moment and go. Sometimes when that thing hits you, you just got to go with it before the motivation leaves you. Decide. So I went to the root word of decide. In Latin, it literally means to cut off. To cut off completely, desire, to cut off. So think about this for a second. And when you make a decision, that means deciding doesn't mean it's a maybe. Or I should, I could, sometime soon. Decide to cut off all other options. To go. Plan A, straight up, 100%, pedal to the metal, decide to go. Because the only thing that's stopping you that I've just discovered my own self, is that I stop myself. And that's why I focus on the inner game. And that's why I want to give you this information, a little checker from the neck up. Because whenever I coach somebody and they come in and they complain about outside, I never listen to that. It's never about outside. Your situation, the government, the politics, your friend at work, the boss doesn't give you, it's never about the outside game. It's about how you're handling on the inside level. So decision, when you make a decision to go get yours, whatever it is, because it's Henry David Thoreau who said, so many men, women, men, live lives of quiet desperation. We know what we should be doing. We know what we could be doing, but we're not living it because we're sitting on the fence, either between giving up our passion for a pension or whatever it might be, but we're not deciding. There's nothing more tiring and more than trying and more debilitating than trying to do something. This is an exercise I do with my clients, and I love catching them when I do this exercise. I ask them to try to pick something up, and the minute they move it, when I ask you, for instance, to try and pick up whatever is in front of you, and you go to try and you move it, I said, no, put it back down. Put it back down. And they put it back down. And then I said, try to pick it up. And they try it again, and they reach and they grab and they move. I said, no, you just moved it. I don't want you to move it. I want you to leave it there. And by the time they get so frustrated with me that they're wondering, what the hell are you doing? And then they get it. See, when you're trying, it's not, when you move something, when you actually pick it up, that's actually moving it. That's doing something. But when you're trying, that's different than doing. So don't pick it up, just keep playing with it. And that's what we do a lot of times with decisions we want to make. We play with it. And we don't make that decision. Because literally when you look at the Latin version, to decide means I am making a decision, and nothing's going to deter me from moving forward. And this is something I've always said. The world outside of us literally waits for us to tell us who we are, how great we are. We decide that. No one else does. We decide how great we are, our greatness, our own personal greatness. That's why the book is called Personal Greatness, because it's not different for everybody. But the world is waiting for you to tell them who you are. And if you're not going to make that decision, no one else will. Don't wait for somebody to come up and tell you you're doing an amazing job, or you're waiting for the outside to tell you you're great. Be great. Make that decision. Decide to cut off all other options. So I got to revisit that again with you guys, and with what is the one thing that you've been sitting on the fence, and it's tiring, it's breaking you down. I want you to decide. Cut off all other options. Make a move. Decide. Go straight ahead. Don't look at plan B, plan C. Leave that for after. Give this all you got. Give plan A everything you got. Plan B is there. As long as you believe that plan A is the right plan, you've rolled it over, you got proof of concept that it works, that it's needed in the marketplace, and there's a viable method, and this thing can bring you back the returns. Decide and go. Because the only thing stopping you is you. And that's what I'm telling you. Myself, I do a lot of journaling. I believe in journaling huge. And I always look back at the things that I'm frustrated on is the time I didn't make the decision and the time I didn't execute on that decision. And sometimes I watch somebody else do it and move on. And then I'm frustrated because it was all about me. I started these videos because I wanted to share. I didn't want to wait any longer. I've been doing this a year now, or over a year. I wrote my book because I wanted to share. I made a decision, and once I did, I never looked back, and it's been amazing. It's been amazing for me to be here to share this information with you guys every 3 times a week. That's dedication. I'm dedicated to doing this, and I made a decision. I'm going to, for the year of 2016, all of 2016, I'm going to do a video, 3 videos a week, just to get my chops in and to get better and better and better. And I hope that's what I'm doing. I'm giving you the value that I hope to deliver to you every single time. So that's my speech for you, that's my coaching point. Get your journal out. What is the one thing you're sitting on the fence that you haven't done yet that you want to do, that you've been making a ton of excuses why it's not the right time, you don't have the money, you don't have this, you don't have that. Because I tell you something about money. It's never about not having enough money. There's somebody waiting, there's some lazy person waiting out there with a ton of money who says, I don't want to do the work, but you have the passion, you do the work, and give me back the return on investment. All they want to see is that you got a good idea and you're willing to put in the grind to get it done. So money is not the issue. It's just that your lack of decision and your lack of focus on the one goal. All right? So check out our website, the Center for Healing and Performance.com, journeypersonalgreatness.com. We offer coaching. More programs are coming your way. Share this video. Spread the message. Let's build a community of people so we can just get together, share ideas, drive each other, help with everything going on in the world out there. We want to build a community that insulates ourselves towards personal greatness, and that's what we want to do. All right? So go to our website, subscribe, share this video, subscribe to the channel, and let's build that community. All right? So until next time, I want you to be relentless. Make a decision to be relentless about your pursuit for what brings you joy, and we call it personal greatness. Until Wednesday, peace and love.
Life is a gamble, then there goes a candle. I don't really have time to be thinking about what I can do. I just stay on the go, like rivers that flow. I know you know me from hooping, but didn't know time could flow for real.